Attention! Fubara takes unexpected action shortly after court stopped CBN from releasing funds to River. The Rivers State government has lodged an appeal challenging a recent ruling by the Federal High Court in Abuja that barred the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) from disbursing federal funds to the state. The court's decision is rooted in Governor Siminalayi Fubara's alleged procedural breach when presenting the state 2024 budget, sparking a constitutional debate with potential repercussions for public sector employees and local government operations across Rivers State. In her judgment on Wednesday, Justice Joyce Abdulmalik ruled that Governor Fubara's presentation of the 2024 budget before a four-member segment of the Rivers State House of Assembly contravened Nigeria's constitution. If this judge was a good person, you would have called out INEC and tell them why they have refused to conduct the election, a by-election, when the 27 other lawmakers have defected. They saw affidavits that they are no longer PDP members. So if you were a good person and you are not being biased, you would have asked Justice Abdulmalik, you would have asked INEC to conduct the election there and then, and not blame this man for reading his budget to four people. Because what do you expect him to do? What exactly do you expect him to do? She contended that this faction of the Assembly lacks constitutional authority following previous court decisions that invalidated their actions, making any budget approved by them unconstitutional. Justice Abdulmalik criticized Fubara for continuing to receive and utilize monthly federal allocations since January under what she deemed as an illegitimate budget, stating that such actions undermine the rule of law and constitutional governance. Justice Abdulmalik further prohibited the CBN, the Accountant General of the Federation, as well as Zenith Bank and Access Bank from providing Governor Fubara access to funds in the Consolidated Revenue and Federation accounts. The judgment emphasized that only the Amawole-led function, recognized by previous ruling from the Federal High Court and the Court of Appeal, has a legal mandate to perform legislative duties in the state. Can you imagine? People that already left though, so that you know that these judges, they are actually for Wike and not for Fubara. Because it is obvious. Amewule-led team that left their party to another party, where did they go to? And now they came back. And you expect them to just remain there. If it was Wike that these people did this thing to, we will not even be discussing all this court of law, blah, blah, blah. It will not even be happening because he will not take that nonsense. But because it is Fubara, he is gentle. He will take that bullshit from you. That is why you are frustrating this man, withholding funds from him just because INEC did not conduct election and he has to read his budget out to other people. So he did what he had to do. So why are you blaming him? I don't understand. This faction, as confirmed by both the Federal High Court and the Court of Appeal, remains the legitimate governing body of the Rivers State Assembly. Following the ruling, Governor Fubara intensified efforts to counter the court's restriction. On Wednesday, Port Harcourt's government house became a hub of activity as local officers, People's Democratic Party, PDP supporters and other stakeholders gathered to strategize traffic disruptions, underscore the high tension in the state's capital. And a widely circulated video captured the closed-door meeting between Governor Fubara and Finance Minister Wale Edun, alongside other government officials in a bid to chart a path forward for the state. Joseph Johnson, Rivers State Commissioner for Information and Communications, confirmed that the government had promptly filed an appeal against the ruling, expressing confidence in a favorable outcome. They should not have confidence because it's like this man owns all the courts that we have in the state, in the country as a whole. If you go to Court of Appeal now, who knows who they are going to rule again in his favor? Because I don't know. It's like everybody is against this man. Just keep praying that the appeal court, the person there has conscience. That is what we'll be praying for. Expressing confidence in a favorable outcome, Johnson argued that they had anticipated this ruling after observing various decisions made by the trial judge. We foresaw this judgment, especially as the judge dismissed the intervention of 23 council chairmen as interested parties, denied us the right to replace our legal representation, and ignored our objection challenging the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, he told The Punch. Johnson maintained optimism regarding the appeal, suggesting that the Court of Appeal would likely overturn Justice Abdulmalik's decision. The appeal has been filed, and we believe the Court of Appeal will reverse the judgment. There is no panic here. We remain calm and committed to pursuing this legally, he added. He further cautioned that if the appeal court were to uphold the current judgment, it could lead to adverse effects on public sectors, workers across the state, especially those in local government employment. If this decision holds, it will have a domino effect on third-tier government staff, impacting salaries of civil servants, particularly teachers, and disrupting essential services funded by council budgets, he explained. To advocate for halting funds necessary for local government development and salaries is unreasonable. The impact would be substantial, and it is disheartening to see this kind of approach. That is exactly what they are trying to do, so that everybody will turn against him for saying, oh, he's not paying their salary, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, Fubara is not working, let him step down. But obviously, I hope that the people of Rivers State are watching and seeing that it is some enemies that are doing this to Fubara. Johnson underscored the state's position, asserting that justice could only be sought in court and that external influence should be avoided. This is strictly a legal matter, and as defendants, our only option is through the judiciary. He argued Rivers State will bear the brunt of this decision, and more specifically, so will the local government employees. The judgment has sparked concern regarding the functionality of Rivers State's local government and essential services, reliant on federal allocations. Observers argued that the financial blockage could destabilize the state's workforce, disrupting the payment chain that supports teachers, healthcare workers, and other local government employees. It is feared that a prolonged restriction on federal allocations could place considerable strain on Rivers State economy, impacting the livelihoods of thousands of families who depend on these funds. While the state government has been vocal in its commitment to continue its appeal, the ruling has heightened scrutiny on the legal and procedural standards of governance in Rivers State. Governor Fubara's administration remains under pressure to demonstrate compliance with constitutional requirements, especially regarding legislative validation of the state's budget. Meanwhile, local leaders and Rivers State stakeholders continue to appeal for calm, urging public understanding as the appeal process unfolds. Despite the court's injunction, state officials emphasize their commitment to maintaining essential services and have assured residents that they are exploring all avenues to mitigate potential disruption. It is well. I just hope that this man, he really knows what he's doing, because it's obvious that everybody is against him. The judges, every judiciary system, they are against him. Even the Court of Appeal now that they are filing for, we hope that they have not been bought as well, and they won't rule against Fubara again, because it's looking like they want to frustrate this man, frustrate his efforts. You want to stop funds for your state, for your own local government. I don't understand though. I really do not understand why everybody is supporting this kind of bad behavior. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.